Right. We are live. Michigan Storm Chasers YouTube. This is Joel Fritsma on 15th of April, 2023. Currently driving from Mount Pleasant to Lowell. And there is a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon, pop-up thunderstorms. The ones we like to call garden variety. Basically, I'm just going to be intercepting them on my way home as it looks like they're starting to develop. First of all, if you haven't followed the accounts yet, go ahead and follow Michigan Storm Chasers over on Twitter and Facebook at Michigan Storm Chasers or MI Storm Chasers on Twitter. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook at the links shown on the screen. But yeah, we're out here on Business 127. This is the new frame that I've been working on recently. Starting to get a little fancy. Graphic design has always been a passion of mine, but it looks like right now there's a boundary just off to my west. Under cumulus clouds bubbling up almost directly overhead, away from the boundary, might I add. We're actually gonna flip over to the radar real quick. See on the radar, we have a couple storms starting to fire. both along that boundary just to the west of 131. And away from the boundary, out there in Ionia County, which is where I'm heading. Currently driving south out of Mount Pleasant right now. And radar on the right is ZDR, so differential reflectivity. Anywhere where you see the bright reds, as opposed to the greens, blues, and whites, that is where the storms are actually firing up and not losing their strength. To make it simpler, or put it in simpler terms, and you can see a lot of those storms in Ionia County right now have a lot of red on them. Back to our beautiful shot right now. This was like the weather we see in July, basically. Storms firing off the lake breeze, 50 miles inland. It's a shame that that'll come to an end temporarily on Monday, Tuesday, when we drop back down to 40 degrees. But it's only temporary. Thank goodness we're not going into winter. We're coming out of it. Although for some people, they kind of like winter. It's kind of like your last grasp at it. So I guess if you're a winter fan, enjoy it today. But for the rest of us, you know, we will survive. That's the word I'm looking for, the phrase I'm looking for. Screen it here for a little bit. Throw the social medias up on there. Again, I'm Joel Fritsma, advisor for Michigan Storm Chasers. Been chased for 7 years. I go to Central Michigan University, and that's where I'm driving meteorology student and GIS student at Central. Um, You can follow my YouTube channel. It's just my name. But I am live streaming over here on Michigan Storm Chasers today. Excited for the storm season ahead after quite the active winter. Kind of get a hint that I am not much of a winter fan, but snowstorms do excite me on occasion. This is M46 that we're about to cross. Apologize, I only have my laptop when I do these storm chases. Fortunately, being a college student, things work, and this is what I do. So if you are typing comments on YouTube, or if this feed is shared to Facebook, unfortunately I can't read them, but I'm sure someone else will answer them for you. I will try to flip back to the YouTube stream, or like the comment page when I get a chance. Get a stop sign up here in a mile. Some cloud tops. They're starting to shoot up pretty high off to my west. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera over that way, as the two cameras I have on right now are facing south and at me to the east. But soon we'll be facing west, and you'll be able to see more of the clouds that I'm seeing. Right now, you can only see a couple of cumulus clouds. It is pretty dark off to my west, though. But again, we don't expect these storms today to be severe. These are just a garden variety type. At most, maybe winds up to 40 miles per hour if you get a brief downburst, or rainfall rates get so high that you might have a couple pieces of pea-sized hail mix in. Flip over to the comments. Let's put a stop sign. Okay, looks like nice and sunny in Hillsdale County. Yep, it's about on par with today. A lot of the storms could be anywhere, but Hillsdale County is probably not going to get a pop-up shower, at least that I can see so far. But when we get closer to dinner time, the storms may wander over your way. So we shall see. Don't really have a radar to access right now. My phone's kind of being jank. But I could use my laptop. Nice part about driving home from Mount Pleasant to Lowell is the views like you're seeing right now. Um, we're out here in Gratiot County, and the majority of this county is just farmland. A couple rolling hills, some forests, but it's for the most part relatively flat, as you can see. It's really nice. for days like today where I can, see the thunderstorms from 50 miles away like I do right now. Little oddity to share with you guys, my vehicle here, my Envoy is now within 100 miles of reaching 150K. I don't believe we'll hit 150K today, but we will be close by the time I get home. So I guess you could say happy 150,000 milestone to my vehicle. But that's just turning the page. Now we are turning south on the Lumberjack. I could have gone. Could have gone. I had so much time and I didn't go. That's okay.